We're just getting ready. Welcome everybody. We're just getting ready to kind of everything's getting coordinated here for the start of this U12 game between the Crosse Lightning and the Sauk Prairie. So as you can see in the shot there, we've got Sauk Prairie has their red jerseys. We're just, like I said, just waiting to get things started. The game is being played in La Crosse, Wisconsin at Veterans Freedom Park. That's on French Island, just across the Clinton Street Bridge. And beautiful day out here, as you can see in the screen. Blue skies, not much for clouds, no clouds out. Very slight breeze, very nice day. Okay. It's hooked up. See how that's hooked in. As you can see, we've got a great crowd out here today. Folks lined up all along the sideline. Fans from both Sauk Prairie and this Coulee region area. I'll just go through, as we're waiting, I'll just go through the roster that's been provided to me. This is the La Crosse Lightning U12 roster. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of these names, and it's possible that a few of these numbers could be wrong, just depending on if everyone remembered their jersey or not. So number 1 is Miles Hendrickson. Number 2 is Riley Howe. Number 3 is Atlee Abbing. Number 6 is Xavier Olson. Number 7 is Liam Sullivan. Number 9, Kyler Irwin. Number 12, Vincent Sloeser. Number 15, Aiden McCain. Number 24, Cade Anecki. 27, Liam Butts. 29, Brooks Ducrow. 31 is Vera Smith. 38 is Matthew Eddy. 42 is Leighton Kingerly. 46 is Dane Breitenfeld. 48, Michael Farmer. 50 is Elsa Lau. 52 is Raina Dreisen. 53 is Logan Osborne. 55 is Connor Strasser. 56 is Mira Musafer. 58 is Deacon Witzke. And 63 is Lane Hansen. And the official is going to give everybody a bit of a little preparation talk here before they get underway. I do not have the, will not be running the scoreboard or the clock for you on the screen, but I'll do my best to try to indicate to you what that is. Okay, so we're getting ready to start this game. I do not have a very great vantage point, unfortunately, but I'll shoot it the best I can from this field level. And I'll try to explain the action as best I can. So, number 27 out there for the Lightning, that's Liam Butts. Looks like Liam will be taking the face off on the two wings, which are out of your picture. I see number 1, that's Miles Hendrickson, and on the far side, not sure who's on the far. Here's the face-off. Ball is loose. Ball is controlled by number 23. I'm sorry, number 27. That was Liam Butts, came away with that face-off win. So good start for the Lightning. Ball is loose on this left side of your screen. Liam Butts looking for a teammate. Finds one. There's a shot and a goal. Goal. Beautiful shot there. That was Miles Hendrickson, number 1, with a great pass from Liam Butts. Liam Butts was back behind the goal, kind of in that X position, as we call it, when they're behind the goal. Saw Hendrickson all alone, kind of on the weak side, and a nice pass to get it to him and allow that shot to be taken, and the Lightning take an early lead in this one. So 1-0. 1-0 Lightning. This time it's number 42, Leighton Kingery. But Sauk wins this face-off. And now the ball's right in front of our action. Good turnover there. This is number 24. That's Kadenecki. He's a good pass up ahead to 48, who's Micah Farmer. Micah Farmer taking up the field. Now this ball is loose, but good job by the Lightning to get that turnover and get it pushed up the field. Now Sauk is trying to do the same thing. That ball's loose in the middle of the field, though, giving chase. That's number 15. That's Aiden McCain. Aiden McCain gets the scoop, trying to work around 2. Now Aiden's working against 3. The ball pops out, and Leighton Kingerly gets it. And a good scoop by Farmer. Gets it over to Kingerly. Kingerly bringing it downhill, straight down the middle of the field. Thought about taking a shot, but instead dishes out to Matthew Eddy. Eddy on the far wing, the far alley. And now this ball is loose. And Sauk Prairie comes away with it. And here they come. The Lightning defense tries to get organized. And knocked away. Nice play. Nice play again there by number 46. That was Dane Breitenfeld. And now the ball's quickly advanced up the far side. 38's got it. He'll take a shot and a score by number 38. Beautiful shot. That's Matthew Eddy. All started down here with some great defense by number 46, Dane Breitenfeld. Got the big defensive play and the pass up ahead. And Matthew Eddy puts it away for the Lightning's second goal of the game, making it a quick 2-0 start. Great start. Great start. Great hustle by the Lightning being shown here. A good start for the team. So, number 6, I believe this is Xavier Olsen facing off for the Lightning. Both face-off players getting a little instruction, making sure they get lined up properly. It's important at this age to take the chance to teach them, help them learn. And there's the battle and a win by Xavier. Nice play by Xavier Olsen to get that face-off win. He pops it forward. Ball being scrambled. That's 53. That's Logan Osborne over on this side. Trying to gain possession, but Sauk is the one with possession. Oh, here we go. Try to get all the action in the screen for you. Ball is loose, and who comes away with it? Number 9 does. That's Kyler Irwin. Kyler Irwin, nice play to dig that one loose on this near sideline and get the ball back in the Lightning's possession. Now Sauk scoops up the loose ball. Ball's right in front of the goal. Knocked loose in front of the goal. Here's a chance for Lightning. There's a shot attempt. That one goes wide, but right idea. There's certainly a big transitional opportunity there for the Lightning. I think that was Matthew Eddy again with another chance at it. And now the ball's going to start on the behind the net. As on that shot, it rolled out of bounds, and Sauk was closest to it, so Sauk will take possession. Sauk with a long pass up ahead, and he finds a man. Now Sauk with a transition opportunity. Lightning scrambling back. Defenders, midfielders hustling back, getting in position. Nice physical play there by number 46, Dane Breitenfeld. And number 6 comes away with it. Xavier Olsen. Xavier Olsen working it up. He brings it to the top. He'll look for an open player. Oh, that's cut off by the Sauk defender. And quickly pushed up ahead in the middle of the field. Breitenfeld working on him. He gets around Breitenfeld. Comes over. Vincent Schlosser working back there, number 12. Takes a couple stick checks on the Sauk Prairie attackman. Ball still loose. Now it's coming on the near side. Nice scoop there by Kadenecki. Kadenecki working through some traffic. Does so. Gets it off to Schlosser. Schlosser gets it to Olsen. Xavier Olsen. Now he pushes it forward. A lot of good action. Ball is loose here on the Sauk Prairie side of the field. Now Sauk comes away with it. Back and forth action here after a quick 2-0 start by the Lightning. Lightning with the lead 2-0 after a couple quick goals, but now the Sauk gets a shot attempt, and that one's going to go in. Number 58, Deacon Witzke in goal to start this game for the Lightning. And the shot came loose. Sauk had a great opportunity sitting right in front of the goal. Put a bouncer on the goaltender, which is always tough to contend with. And Sauk gets their first goal of the game. That makes it 2-1. Lacrosse with the lead. And now we're looking at Liam Butts, number 27. He's going to face off for the Lightning. There's Liam. Ball is loose, and Miles Hendrickson comes away with the ground ball. Gets it, tries to push it forward to number 27. That's Liam Butts again. Liam finds an opening. Tries squeezes through it. Turned away though as the defenders collapsed on him. Number 29, Brooks Ducrow just couldn't quite get his feet under him and scoop that ball up, but I think it's going to get called for a push, loose ball push, so it's going to stay here. Number 29, Brooks Ducrow will start the action. He works it across the top, looking for an open player. Tries to get it down to the far corner, but picked off by Sauk. Now Sauk really looking to push this ball forward. They've been really looking for those long outlet passes to start this game. And here comes Sauk on the attack. Turned around. Good play. Good play by Dane Breitenfeld. Boy, he's had a good start to this game, showing off his defensive moxie. Ball's passed towards the top. And multiple Lightning converge on the Sauk Prairie. That was Vincent Slosher came away with it. Now we're going to Eddie, who's coming downhill. He's going to try to get a shot off. That one's wide or deflected, but ball stays in play. Ball's in the X position. Lightning have it. Pass up ahead. Gets it to number 27. Tries a shot. Not able to do it. That was Liam Butts. Tried to get that shot off, but there was a lot of Sauk defenders there. Were able to get a body on Butts. Long pass up again. Right in front of the action, here comes Sauk. Help drawn, Caden Ecke. Caden Ecke, nice play, gets the stick check and the body and gets the ball back. Great play by Cade. Oh, Cade's pass comes off a little funny, but he gathers it back up. Now he gets a nice pass up to his fellow long pole Slosher. And Lightning are quickly down the other end. Good play there. There's a shot attempt and a goal. Goal by the Lightning. I think that was number 38. I think that was Matthew Eddy again. His second of the day. So nice play. Boy, some excellent defensive work down here at this end by Breitenfeld and Slosher. Really stymieing any attack that Sauk tries to mount. And they've been winning the faceoffs too. There's another one by the Lightning. Lightning have the ball on the far side. They'll pull it out to the alley. Looks to get it up top to McCain. Pass a little off the mark, but McCain giving chase. Here comes Sauk. Run into the deep holes. Near the end of the quarter, Sauk trying to get a shot off before the end of the quarter. There's a scramble for it in front of the goal. And then the Lightning avoid it. So good work by the Lightning to scramble there and just keep that ball out of play long enough to hold on to this 3-1 lead. So that's the end of the first quarter. In a fast-paced, high-action game here to start the start of this 12 and under match between the Crosse Lightning and the white jerseys, or actually they're gray, light gray jerseys, and the Sauk Prairie Eagles in their red jerseys. So we'll take a short break here as the two teams talk things over, and we'll be back for the second quarter. Want to make sure we give a shout out to all these great sponsors. These businesses help make lacrosse, the sport of lacrosse, possible in our area for all these youth players to enjoy playing. Want to really give a shout out to Ultra Federal Credit Union, Merchants Bank, Onalaska Family Chiropractic, More Smiles Family Dental, and the rest of the sponsors that we've got. I'll announce the rest of them as we go through the game. But yeah, just want to give a special shout out to all our sponsors. And as the two teams start to come out of their huddles, we're going to be starting the second quarter. And our score at the moment is 3-1. 3 goals for the Crosse Lightning, 1 goal for the Sauk Prairie Eagles. And we're about to start this second quarter. Beautiful day out here in Veterans Freedom Park. If you're in the lacrosse area and you want to stop on by and catch a little lacrosse, that's where we're at. We're right across the Clinton Street Bridge, right next to the Clinton Street Landing. And a beautiful day for lacrosse. Big crowd out there, as you can see in the background as well, watching these two teams compete. So the teams switch sides. Lightning will now be going left to right on your screen. Lightning in the light gray jerseys, and Sauk Prairie Eagles in the red jerseys. Starting off in the center circle will be Liam Butts. We'll start the face-off as we get ready to start the second quarter. Both teams just making sure they got the right number of players out on the field. And we are ready to start action. Liam Butts going to battle on the face-off. Tries to goose it out to himself. Now he gets it, and his fellow wing player is able to scoop it up. That's number 3, Atlee Abbing. And now Matthew Eddie gets it to the far side, just can't handle it. That was Liam Sullivan on the far side. Had a chance there if he could have fielded that pass cleanly, but I know the field conditions aren't the best here. There's a shot attempt, deflected by the Sauk Prairie defenseman. We're playing on, this field does get a lot of use. It is a little rough, so you're going to see some wild bounces. Here's a shot attempt. That one's wide left. And that one's going to go to Sauk. On those shot attempts, once that shot attempt goes out of bounds, it's whoever's closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds is which team gets it. So in that case, the referee felt that it was actually the goalie was closest to it when it went out of bounds. So that's why Sauk has possession. Sauk trying to long pass up ahead. We saw that a lot in the first quarter. This time, number 3, Atlee Abbing, comes away with it. Atlee passes it down, looking for a teammate. That pass a little off the mark, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It will be Sauk Prairie. I want to give a special shout out here to Joe Kay, our team photographer, doing his best work out here. And now Sauk will pass this ball up ahead. Lacrosse digging it out, and they do. That's Caden Ecke. Saw him make a number of great plays in that first quarter. Eddie trying to give chase. Still giving chase. Ball still loose. Really hounding the deep hole. Now a nice stick check there by Liam Butts, number 27. Gets caught up in the long pole a little bit there. Yeah, I think they're going to call that Butts was kind of, in a way, inadvertently. Oh, not picked off. Here's a shot attempt and a goal. Number 3, Atlee Abbing, with a big defensive play to pick that shot off. And then is able to put it home for the Lightning goal. Nice play by Atlee. That makes it 4-1. On the big defensive turnover by Atlee. And Atlee's rewarded with a goal of his own to make this a 4-1 advantage for the Lightning. So we'll face off. Lightning 4-1. Leading Sauk here in the second period. And Lightning come away with the ball. Lightning with possession. Number 42, Leighton Kingerly, trying to work through traffic. Not able to. Ball's loose. Sauk comes away with it, looking for a place to go with it. He shovels it forward. Now the chase is on at midfield for the loose ball. Sauk's going to get there first. Good pressure, though, by the midfielders. You can hear. You can hear Coach Elijah saying, hey, midfielders, get some pressure on them. And they did just that. Get the turnover at midfield, and here they come. Now a scramble for the loose ball. Sauk, number 2, comes away with it. Still with it, looking for some place to go with it. Just good hustle all around by the Lightning. Just flocking to the ball. Always looking to get in on the plays. A lot of action on the far side. A lot of pushing and shoving. Bodies all over. Sticks all over. As both teams really working hard to get that loose ball. Awarded to Sauk. Had a push called on the Lightning. Number 38 works it up for, I'm sorry, 32 for Sauk, works it up on the far sideline. Draws some defenders towards him, gets past a couple. Pass to the middle of the field. Here's a chance by Sauk. But defense, Lightning defense quickly recovers. And we've got a stoppage. Not sure what got called here. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear what a referee was explaining there. Might have been a stoppage for some equipment, perhaps. In any case, it's going to be Sauk Prairie's ball. They have the ball way over in that far corner back there. Right in the middle of your screen is where the Sauk Prairie player has the ball. He's going to work it around. Kind of working behind the goal. Tries to spin out of it. Tries a pass in front of the goal, but there's a lot of Lightning sticks in his way. Number 46, that's Dane Breitenfeld. Gets the deflection. And scooped up by Xavier Olsen. Xavier gets it off to number 50. That's El Salau. El Salau brings it up. She tries to get a pass up to her teammate. Tried to get it to Eddie, but couldn't quite do it. And now Sauk has it, and they'll try coming back the other way. Number 17 for Sauk, weaving through defenders. There's a shot attempt. That one goes wide. I think quarters. Yeah. I think we're in the second quarter right now. Lightning up 4-1. But Sauk with a couple of attacks here recently. Haven't been able to put it away. Here they come again. Ball's loose. Good pressure by Schlosser. Schlosser, long pass up ahead, looking for Eddie. Matthew Eddy. Nice play there by the Sauk defender 26. Knocked it loose from Eddie for a moment. But Xavier Olsen has it. Now it's loose again. Number 53, that's Logan Osborne out there. Put a nice body on somebody as he tried to corral the ball, but Sauk retains possession. Sauk with a chance here. There's a shot and a goal. Sauk just kind of weaved through traffic. And the Lightning, which have done such a great job of clogging up that middle, that time there was some space for Sauk to get through. And Sauk is able to put their second goal on the board. So that will make it 4-2. Lightning still with the lead. 4-2. You were in the second quarter. Everyone will get in position. As we get ready to take this face-off, we've got we're ready for the face-off. Lightning with the lead, 4-2. Battle for it. Hendrickson had it for a moment. Now he gets it to Lightning teammate. Trying to advance the pass. Ball is going to stay in. That's number 7, Liam Sullivan, working on the far corner, trying to pick this one up. Oh, and ball ends up making its way out of bounds. Referee making sure Sullivan's in a appropriate position for this restart. And ball is in Sauk's cross as they start working their way up the far sideline. Still trying to work it up. They only have 30 seconds to get this ball across. Still not across. Now it is. That ball's loose. Number 24, it's Kadanecki trying to go after it. Now there's a scrum. Sauk Prairie able to get to the ball first. They come around the top, looking for a shot, dumping it down in front of the crease. Can't handle it, and Necki's back there. Necki scoops it up, and now he's looking for somebody to get this ball to. Gets it up to try to get it to Breitenfeld. Now Breitenfeld will get it to Eddy. Matthew Eddy, number 38. He's been busy today. Draws 2. Trying to work out of it. Falls down, loses the ball. Now Sauk's going to try to come the other way. Long pass to the other side. That stays in bounds. Now Sauk speedster over there working through some traffic. He'll take a shot, and there's a goal. Nice play by Sauk's number 47. Turned on the Jets on the far sideline, got past the Lightning defense, and worked the shot opportunity before the Lightning defense could get set. That makes it, that's Sauk's third goal now of the game. That makes it Lightning 4, Sauk 3. So good effort there by the Sauk player. We've seen how good the Lightning defense can be when it gets in a settled position. But that time, Sauk gets the goal on the transition. Face off by Liam Butts. Liam works down, tries to get through 2. Loses the ball as he falls. Another Lightning player down. There's a battle for the ball. Here's Butts. Gets it over to McCain. McCain over to number 9. That's Kyler Irwin. Now Irwin trying to get the ball back. Irwin giving chase. Ball is loose. Irwin with a chance. quarter's winding down. He's going to take a shot, and that's the end of the quarter. Good hustle by everybody on that one. As Lightning were trying to sneak in one last goal there before the half. But as it stands, that's the end of our first half. After 2 quarters complete, I have La Crosse Lightning with 4 goals versus the Sauk Prairie Eagles with 3. So we got a nice close game here. Good effort, good play by both teams. We'll take a short break. I'll throw up our sponsors on the screen, and we will be back after this halftime is over. Okay. Just had the horn sound for the end of the halftime period, so about ready to start this third quarter. You can see we got the score up here now, so it's 4-3. Lightning have the advantage here halfway through this game. I will not be running the clock or trying to keep track of the time, so that will stay at 0-0 on the screen. But I should be able to keep up with keeping the score correct as we go. So Lightning are in their light gray jerseys. As you can see them as Coach Hannah and Coach Elijah on the sideline with them. And Sauk Prairie in their red jerseys. In goal for the Lightning to start this half is Deacon Witzke. And starting the face-off for the Lightning is going to be Elsa Lau. As the two teams are looking to get their players all set, it was if you weren't able to catch it the first half, a lot of action. Both teams really hustling up and down the field. Some great defensive plays in that first quarter by the Lightning to get them the early lead, and they are holding on to that lead, 4-3. Elsa Lau taking the face-off. McCain comes in from the wing, as does Abing. And Abing comes away with it. Abing, number 3, gets the ball up to the far side. But ball is knocked loose. Good defensive play by the Sauk Prairie to put a body on somebody and knock that ball loose and then pick it back up. But now the Lightning trying to do the same thing back to Sauk. But Sauk comes away with it, and they're coming our way. So Sauk is moving from left to right. Ball in the middle of the field still. Slosser over there trying to pop it loose. Slosher's got it. Vincent Slosher, number 12, had an active first half as well. Some big plays there to gain possession for the Lightning. Here comes a chance. Here's number 42. That's Kingerly. Tries to dump it down to Sullivan. Sullivan now on the far left side of your screen. And that ball is still loose, and we're going to have a stoppage of play, though. I think we're going to get a loose ball push. That's why that Sauk Prairie player dropped to the ground. They got pushed as they were going for it. So ball awarded to Sauk. When that ball is loose, you can kind of fight each other for it and push each other around a little bit, but you can't push somebody from behind, kind of straight from behind or from the side from behind. If you push somebody in that manner, that's a loose ball push, and the possession will be awarded to the other team. Ball thrown all the way over to the other side. And now Lightning come away with it. Lightning trying to work through defenders. All good defensive play by Sauk to hook that cross from the backside. And now ball again fights down. And we're going to get a stoppage of play. This will be on the Lightning. Okay, so foul called on Elsa Lau with the hold. So that will be a 30-second penalty. So Elsa will take a knee on the sideline. And the Lightning will be down a player for the next 30 seconds. Ball is on the far side, left-hand side of your screen. Working around 2. Good defense over there by Abing. Sorry, I'm not sure the pronunciation, but Abing has it on the far side. having pushing it up. Number 3 gets it off to Eddie. Matthew Eddy gets around one defender, takes a shot, save. Big save by Sauk. Eddie had a beautiful chance there. Had gotten past his primary defender and had just the goalie in front of him, but the goalie with a big play to save that one. All the ball's loose in the middle of the field. Breitenfeld trying to knock it loose. Ooh, there's a big stick in the back. That one's going to be called against the Lightning. Flag is down. Some action right in front of us here. Sauk with a shot. That one goes wide. And we're going to have the stoppage so that we find out what the penalty is. And as we kind of thought, it's going to be a penalty against Aiden McCain with the slash. Kind of had a big swing of the stick, which caught the Sauk Prairie player in the back. So the Lau penalty is expired. So, but the McCain penalty now starts. So for the next minute, the Lightning will be at a disadvantage. And we're just kind of getting it straight here as far as where they're going to restart this. It's going to restart here in this near alley. And Sauk will start this ball and tries to get it up top. Ball is loose up top still. Good pressure by the midfielders of the Lightning. Now Sauk busting through. Sauk's going to take a shot off the post. Save. Witzke, big save. Took it off the ankle, I think. Ball is still loose. Still a threat, though, by Sauk. Centering pass, not good. And here comes Anecki. Anecki gets the nice play to get possession and gets it over the midfield stripe to his Lightning teammates. Now number 42, Leighton Kingerly, trying to work around defenders. Not able to do so, but dumps it down into the X, which is the area behind the goal. Now that ball's being contested, and Sauk comes away with it. Now Lightning trying to get it back. We have a flag down, though. And we're going to have a call. We're going to have an offsides call against Sauk. So they tried to scramble back before the referee could spot it, but our referee did see that they were offsides. When everyone's at full strength, you can only have 6 of your field players on the field, on one half of the field. So even though there's 9 players playing the field, 6 of them you can only have 6 on one side or the other at any one time. So 3 of them always got to stay back when you're at full strength like that. All right, this goes to Irwin, number 9. Tries to spin around one, gets a stick check, loses it. Ball is loose, and Kingerly comes up with it. Kingerly with a couple nice ground balls here in this third quarter. And Sauk working around a screen. Still coming. Good help there, my number 24, Cade Anecki. Comes over to help, and now Cade's got the ball. Cade, nice work getting it forward. Another great play on the defensive end by Anecki. Boy, he's been all over the place in this second half. There's a shot attempt. That one saved. Saved and a dribble back behind the goal. And now Sauk is trying to, oops, sorry. Sometimes I don't get the camera pointed in the right direction. Get too excited about this great action out here with these 12 and under players. Everyone's back at full strength and have been for some time. I failed to mention that, but both teams are at full strength. Penalties over. This is Schlosser. Schlosser trying to get it to a midfielder in the center of the field, but not there. There's a little bump by Olsen trying to knock the ball loose. Olsen all over him. with Sauk Prairie getting through a lot of people there, but now loses the ball. Shoveled forward by Breitenfeld. Battle for it on the far sideline. Still a battle. And now Lightning come away with it. That might have been Liam Butts. Now Sauk has it, so kind of back and forth, a little sloppiness here in the middle of the field by both teams, or good defense, whichever way you want to think about it. Here comes a shot attempt, it goes high, but Sauk chases first to the end line, so they'll retain possession. Again, on a shot, when that shot goes out of bounds, it's whoever's closest to it when it goes out of bounds gets it back. That's only on a shot. On a pass, it goes to the other team. But that was a shot, and so Sauk will keep it. That pass was going to roll all the way back near the midfield stripe. And here comes Sauk again. They try to get it up top to 52, hounded by the Lightning defense. And Caden Ecke, number 24, comes away with it. Looking for Lau in the center of the field. Lau battling. Lau still trying to get it. And Sauk Prairie comes away with it. Some more action in the middle of the field. That's Aneki and Lau working together trying to get this ball, but it pops out to the near side where the Sauk player number 2 has it. He's coming down. Breitenfeld's right there, along with help from 64. I don't have a name for 64. I apologize. And there's a big catch. Nice catch by Matthew Eddy on the far side. He gets popped, and ball comes out with it. Boy, a lot of action now. Both teams really getting physical out there. All clean play, though. And here comes Sauk. Both teams up and down the field. Midfielders rotating in and out, trying to stay fresh. Here comes Sauk. Sauk does not have quite the same depth of bench that the Lightning do. We'll see if that plays a part in the final quarter and a half of this game. Here comes 53. That's Logan Osborne. Osborne with a lot of room. Osborne working through traffic. Pops out in front of another one. Now the ball's loose. Osborne going for it. Olsen going for it. Sauk's been doing a good job here lately getting those loose balls. Matthew Eddy on the far side. He's trying to corral one. Again, we're sitting at 4-3. As this third quarter's got to be getting close to winding down. Here comes Sauk, working through 2. Good play there. Good work by 64 and Breitenfeld. But Sauk still with it. Sauk will take a shot. Saved by Witzke. Witzke was right in the right spot on the near post, right where they need to be. Deacon Witzke turned him away. Five seconds left in this quarter. There's a flag down. It's going to be a penalty on the Lightning. And we're going to have a stoppage of play as the quarter's got to be about finished up. But we are going to have a penalty called against the Lightning. And 63 is going to come off. That's Lane Hansen. It's going to get called with a slash. So you can swing that stick as long as you hit the other player's stick or the hands. I mean, they kind of consider the hands part of the stick, but if you catch too much of you catch any other part of their body, like anything across the chest or back or legs, you can get called for a slash. So there must be more time in this quarter than I thought. But here comes Sauk with a player advantage. Works through two. Breitenfeld with the strong hands to knock that one loose. Ball is still loose. Lightning playing with 5 now at this end. 5 protecting their goalie. And there's the end of the quarter. So good work there by the Lightning to hold up in that player advantage for the Sauk. Lightning were defending down 1, did a good job of keeping them out of the goal, but there will be still, the Lightning will start the next quarter down a player as there's still time left on that penalty. So after 3 periods complete, we're still at La Crosse Lightning 4, the Sauk Prairie Eagles 3. Okay, so that is, we just got the horn sounding saying that the 4th quarter is about to start. Again, after that scoreless 3rd period, we're still at our 4-3 score. Lightning on top, clinging to that 1-goal lead. Lightning got 2 goals from Matthew Eddy in the first half, 1 from Miles Hendrickson and 1 from Atlee Abbing, to account for the 4 goals by the Lightning. 4th quarter about to get underway. As I said before, I'm not keeping track of the clock. So you'll see that just shows a 0 on your screen. But it is the start of the 4th quarter. Lightning down a player as we still have that slash from the end of the 4th quarter. And now we're going to have a loose ball push. And Lightning have a chance here to, 1, have possession, kill this penalty, maybe get a shot attempt even. So good start to the 4th quarter with getting the possession. Here tries to dump it down to Irwin. Can't hold it. Here comes number 7, Liam Sullivan, putting pressure on the Sauk defender. But Sauk pushes it forward, and we're back to full strength. Both teams now with all their full complement of players. Teams have switched halves, so the Lightning in their light gray jerseys are working left to right, and Sauk in their red jerseys are going the opposite way. Shoveled forward, nice play there to get it to the midfielders. Lightning there, Kyler Irwin, number 9, works it up. It's got a player on this near side, number 1. That's Miles Hendrickson. Try to get it to Miles. Yep, stays in bounds. Hendrickson works around to the X. Works past 1. Works, tries to get the ball to the weak side to Liam Sullivan. Nice play by Hendrickson. Good look by Hendrickson trying to get it over to him. Sullivan trying to get the ball back for the Lightning. Irwin's there as well. Now the ball's picked off in the middle of the field. That's Atlee Avon. Knocked it down for a second, but here comes Sauk. Good play by Breitenfeld to get that ball back for the Lightning. Now it's near side to... Here's Eddie working past his first off the post. Ball bounces all the way back. This is number 1. Miles Hendrickson gathers it back up. Boy, Matthew Eddy worked past his first defender and had a good shot attempt there. Just goes off the post on a nice looking shot. That ball dribbles over in front of the goal, scooped up by Sauk. Long pass up to the far sideline. Gets past the first defender. Sauk tries to work it to the middle of the field. 2 there. That ball is loose. Slosser trying to get it. Still loose. Slosser over there working for it. Now Slosser comes away with it. Slosser with a long pass. Finds the open Irwin. Here comes Irwin on the transition. Dumps it over to Eddie. And that ball is going to roll out of bounds. So Sauk will have it right in front of us. This is Eddie trying to put pressure on the long pole with the Sauk Prairie Eagles. Nice catch. Nice catch by 24 of Sauk as they push that ball forward. But good work, good response by the Lightning. Not allowing Sauk to get into their offense. Really hustling in the midfield area today. Here comes Eddie. Gets around 1, tries to get a shot off, won't go. 17 scoops it. Nice spin move to get past 1. Now he's going to just pitch it forward. Nobody there, though, for Sauk. So this is number 38. Ball trickles down. He has a chance. Irwin tries to... Oh, I'm sorry. That was Sullivan. Tries a little scoop. A little quick pick and shovel, but doesn't go. Good pressure, though, by Lightning to keep this ball down at this end. They're getting multiple chances as everyone is hustling to the ball. We got a flag down. And Sauk has the ball. So this penalty is on the Lightning. Looked like there was a lot of stick swinging going on. Probably going to get somebody for a slash, I'm guessing. But here comes Sauk. Sauk looking to equalize this game. Pass is picked off. And we're going to have the stoppage of play. Again, good defensive play there. That one by, I believe that was Slosher again, to pick that pass off. And then once there's that penalty flag down, in that case, it was a penalty on the Lightning. Sauk had the ball, so they allow Sauk to finish their possession. But as soon as the Lightning then pick that pass off, then that brings their possession to an end, and then they stop play and enforce the penalty. So Lightning, Atlee Abbing is going to take a seat in the penalty area as the Lightning will be down 1 player. Ball is on the left side of your screen as it gets started. Pass in the middle. Good pressure by McCain. McCain pops it loose. Sauk gets it back. Sauk trying to get around Schlosser, but boy, not too many people have been successful doing that today. Schlosser gets it ahead to Irwin. Kyler working across the top. Tries to get it over to number 38. Not able to do so. Ball still loose in the middle of the field. And the Lightning penalty is getting close to ending. But Sauk still coming down. Sauk now with a chance. Quickly converges. The defense quickly came. Nobody for the Sauk player to pass off to. And now Lightning are back to full strength. Here's a shot attempt by Sauk, and they scored to equalize the game. Sauk got around one defender and then was able to get a clean shot off to make this 4-4. So score 4-4. We're halfway through this fourth period, as these two teams are now knotted up at 4. So Lightning did a good job of killing that penalty while they were player down, but then as they were kind of transitioning back to full strength, Sauk put a move on one defender and got a clean shot off, and it goes in. So 4-4, halfway through the fourth period. Boy, a possession here would be big for the Lightning. Xavier Olsen working in the middle of the field. Ball initially won by Sauk. Sauk working downhill. Ball comes harmlessly loose and picked up by a Nicky, I think, down there. Caden Nicky still working. Good challenge, though, by Sauk, but I think they're going to get caught. And that ball, I think, went out of bounds, I think is what the call is. So, out of bounds on the Lightning. So, Sauk will get it. They're down here at this end. They're going to try to score at this end. Here, wrap around, coming from the X. There's a shot attempt. That's off the side. Off the side of the goal. Lightning scoop it up first. Trying to get it out of their zone. But Sauk feeling some momentum after that tying score. They're trying to get it back. Big collision there between Olsen and the Sauk player. But here comes Sauk. Sauk trying to get through a couple players. Not able to do so. Spins back out. Takes a shot. That one goes wide. 3 minutes left in this game. Sauk starts it from behind the goal. Ball is loose near the midfield. Trying to get possession back out of the Lightning. Just can't quite do it. Good hustle, but Sauk comes away with it. Sauk coming down. A little bouncer goes well wide. And now the battle back behind the goal for it. That's Breitenfeld back there with the long stick. Turned away again. Ball down. Sauk now still with it. Sauk trying to get a shot off. Good play there by Caden Nicky to come up with that ball. Gets it, tries to push forward to Irwin. Now there's a battle in the middle of the field. Irwin going for it. Number 36 for the Lightning going for it. Sorry, I don't have a 36's number. Or name, I'm sorry. And we're going to have a stoppage of play as there's a penalty called. And it's going to be on Sauk Prairie's number 35. Here's the call. Call is on 9 white. Got called for the slash, and then along with the Sauk player. So both the Lightning and the Sauk player got called for a slash, as they both were swinging their sticks at each other. So they will both be sitting out. And so the two teams will be going 5-on-5 for a bit. I didn't see the timing. I think the penalty on the Lightning is a 2-minute penalty and unreleasable. So okay, I apologize. Referee is explaining now. Both teams penalties are for a minute. So both teams took a slashing penalty. So they'll both be without a player for the next 1 minute. 1 minute penalties. And Sauk will start with this ball right in the center of your screen. That's 17 for Sauk has it. Trying to work around. Number 32's got a chance here. There's a huge save. Huge save by Witzke. Boy, Sauk had a golden opportunity there. Nobody in front of the Sauk player. But Witzke with a huge save. And now Lightning have it back. Here's a chance. There's a shot. Did that ball go in? No, it didn't go in. A save by the Sauk Prairie. Boy, Lightning bench here next to me thought that one was a goal. But no, it was the Sauk goalie was basically kind of sitting on it. And it did not roll in. But the Lightning still on the attack. This is Aiden McCain back in the X trying to work this ball. Good action by both. And there's the end of the penalties. So both teams get players back. We are we're full strength again. Both players with all 11 on the field, or all 10 on the field, excuse me. Now Sauk, they're going to try to punch it down into their zone, but Aneki's there. Couple seconds left, and that is the end of regulation. Well played game by both squads. Final score is going to be a tie, 4-4. But boy, Lightning needed a huge save at the end of that game from Deacon Witzke to keep that game tied up. Team congratulating Deacon for that game-saving save. And well played by both teams. Good hustle, nice clean game. Good sportsmanship shown by both. And that concludes our action here today. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to throw our sponsors back up on the screen for a few moments before the broadcast ends, but thanks for joining us.